Hey folks, so I just want to go over a little bit of why we do what we do and some of the features in ePRO that kind of set us apart from other software companies out there and ways that it might benefit you guys. So our biggest goal here is to make a software tool that gives you guys the tools you need to keep ahead of things, stay on track, keep in contact with your customers, because obviously we know that being in constant contact with your customers is how you win in this market, especially with the competition with all the online stores. So that's our biggest thing is creating tools. Giving you guys tools that um, allow you to be more efficient, save time, make do with maybe less employees or less hours, and especially for those of you that are trying to get to that next step in your uh, shop's growth. So that's kind of what we've got going on in ePro. Uh, some of the big tools that kind of set us apart from other software companies out there, I think, is going to be our range tool. Being able to track your range by all the way down to the minute, being able to track what customers come in and out of your range, how often they come out and into your range, how much they shoot, what lane they prefer to shoot on, being able to track their payments as well as their time shooting, so you can see what customers maybe are more popular than others, what your average customer shoots for in your range, and track the money you're making off your range. Obviously, your range uh, can be one of your biggest profit points, being that that's your biggest competition point against online stores, because an online store doesn't have a range and you guys do. So being able to track all those things is really, really helpful and really, really useful. Another big thing is our contact with the customers, being able to send customers notifications via email or text, whether you're sending them receipts, copies of their work orders, or just notifications that normally you would have to call them about. Now you can text and email them. It's obviously a little more convenient for both you and the customer. You know it got through. You don't have to worry about not getting through on the phone call, or not getting through to their message, or their voicemail box being full, or them not getting it. You know it went through. So that's another big one. Work orders is a big one too. Being able to track customers' orders, being able to add and remove stuff as needed, add notes, track when the work order is supposed to be done, what special order items are attached to it, what items you're waiting on, being able to track dates as well as statuses, as well as um, whether it's on layaway or not, and all the other payment information is really, really huge. It makes things easier for you guys as the shop and as bow technicians to track all the things you need to do to that order, as well as get it done in a quickly, timely fashion. But then it also allows the customer to see how um, professional you guys are, and trust you guys in a market that customers may or may not feel as much trust or loyalty to one shop or one store over another, with the tendency of shopping for the best deal being the kind of the trend now. So those are a lot of the big things. Other big one too is more and more you guys are getting into classes, lessons, leagues, and the big thing there is being able to track that stuff, to have rosters. There are a lot of other systems out there that do those things, but some of them are very expensive. Some of them don't have a lot of options, or they don't allow you the ability to integrate into your current POS software. Well, we have that. Being able to set up leagues, classes, events, being able to put it on our online portal so your customers can look it up online, make reservations online, pay for it online, as well as buy prepaid range time online, make reservations for the range online, send gift cards to other customers online. All those things that just make it a lot easier for you guys to track and manage, being able to view your rosters and your information, being able to drop people and re-add them to other classes, being able to check availability, do check-ins, track waivers is really, really huge. On top of that, there's a lot of other small things we've got, things we've added to the system. Things like memberships, range passes, quantity pricing is another big one. We now have an online store, and then things like service reminders, sale items, service reminders, working a lot like your car dealerships, how they always seem to know when you need an oil change or when you're due for a tire rotation or other small maintenance. Same kind of thing. You can put in reminders to your customers. So at certain times, based off of when they purchased a bow or arrows, they can get notifications that you've preloaded in there. So you guys don't have to think about them. The system does it for you naturally. So those are some really cool features that we've incorporated into ePro. The other big thing is we're always growing. We're always adding new features, and it's all based off of what you guys want. So, I mean, if there's stuff that you guys want to see in the system, or there are things that you're struggling with in your shop that you think you could fix with a software tool, let us know. We'd love to talk to you guys about it. We have a full list of suggestions we work off of. So, after talking to you guys, we get the suggestion, we figure out what the problem is, what's going on, and we put that on the list. And then we start working with our support team and our programming team on the best solution and fix to that problem. We start writing it, then we start testing it, and then we release it. And if we need to, we make modifications to that. So we're always trying to grow and improve and change things to help you guys out. So that's the big difference between uh, us and other software companies, where you kind of get locked into one system, and there are no suggestions, there are no upgrades or updates. You know, you get what you get. So if you guys have any questions, if you guys have any suggestions, if there are things you want the software to do that maybe it doesn't, or problems you're having that maybe we can help you figure out a solution to, please don't hesitate to give us a call or shoot us an email. We'd love to work with you on that. We'd love to help you out with that. Um, and if you're looking at ePro and you're new to it and you have questions, obviously give us a call, and we would love to give you more information. 480-664-2096, or Dan at orgmyrange.com, or Cassie at orgmyrange.com. Thanks, guys. Have a good one.